I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Let's talk about accepting worst case scenario. I've had a lot of people request this video specifically because of how much the idea of accepting worst case scenario messes them up. You have to understand that OCD always one-ups itself. The goal is not to give you this thought or this feeling or this theme. The goal is to get you to ruminate and or do compulsions by any means necessary. That's the true goal. So if that's the goal, it will tell you a scary thought, then a scarier thought, then an even scarier thought, feeling, image, sensation, dream. And what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to accept all of that? And where's your self-esteem going to be if you do that? And why are you doing that? Because it's just a game that the brain plays. You don't need to accept every thought that, oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me too. In a way of morals and values and all of that stuff, because this is how people are taking it. It might not be the intent of how it is projected, but this is the way people take it, and they get really messed up doing it this way. You need to view this as a machine. Your brain, your machine, is sending you some sort of nonsense. We get 70,000 thoughts a day. All kinds of nonsense goes through that 70,000 thoughts for everybody. What makes a thought intrusive, what makes a thought a spike, is your reaction to the thought. A thought can only intrude if you let it intrude. Before, it's just a sentence, it's just a bunch of words or a bunch of physical feelings or whatever it is that you're experiencing, or just a show of a dream that you happen to see. It has no emotion attached to it in a way of conscious emotion. You are doing that. You are giving it power and meaning. So view it kind of removed, distanced, like, okay, the brain is saying something, doing something, okay, whatever. I'm not attributing it to myself. I'm not viewing it as part of me. I'm viewing it as just a show that I'm watching. And I can respond to the show however I like. If I respond with response a lot, right? Meaning thought came in, exposure, and OMG, let me Google, check, confess, to seek reassurance, do compulsions. That's not response prevention. That's response a lot. The more you do response a lot, the worse you're going to feel. If instead you do response prevention saying, no, doesn't matter if the thought came in. I'm choosing to ignore passively. I'm choosing to just let it be there. Give it space. Don't try to push it away. Don't try to make it go away. That's not good, right? Just let it have its space. But you go on with the day. As if you never heard it. As if it was in a different language. As if it wasn't even happening to you. It has nothing to do with you. The brain's job is to generate thoughts. But your job is to show your brain what is important and what is not important. Don't attribute any random thought you got to you, to your character. Don't try to accept it. Don't try to justify it, rationalize it, make it fit. Just ignore, passively ignore. That's all you need to do for OCD recovery. You just need to do it continuously all the time. Don't try to figure out why this thought. Because the more you try to go into it, the more you're feeding it. Your brain sees that it's important. Tomorrow you're going to get the exact same thought. This is not what you want. Yeah, something came in, whatever, I don't care. Like that. That has to be your attitude. Try to practice this as much as possible. Again, guys, use the tracking. I'm not saying it because it's mine. I'm saying it because this method really works. And we have if you ever do a session with me, you'll see that there's so much proof that clients are willing to share that they did it. So you will definitely be able to do it, but this is the correct way. Because if you accept everything under the sun and attribute to yourself, it just becomes a mess. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.